James, your first drive of a V8 Supercar, how'd you go?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. They're, somewhat comparable to a Daytona prototype. They're a lot heavier and you don't have the downforce, but today wasn't about me, it was about the team's test here. I got, limited laps, which I, knew going into the day, and got a feel for it, and really enjoyed it, and just, grateful to FPR for the opportunity to have my first V8 Supercar test with, such a, great organisation, top team.
You've tested James Davison today, how did it go?
Yeah, really well. I mean, I think you got some footage of the first time he came in and he was pretty excited.
It's just like walking along a tightrope with the brakes.
I mean, very different to what his last experience was in driving a car, which was, 2 or 3 weeks ago, where he was driving an IndyCar. So very different, but yeah, look, he really acquainted himself fast.
You recently had a steer of an Andretti Autosports IndyCar. Is that where you'd like to go? Is that the first option?
Yeah, to be honest with you, that's where I've been working my whole career. I left Australia when I was 18 and I've gone through the whole road to Indy. And, the Andretti Autosport test was something I'd worked very hard for and I was ready for. I found it was a very straightforward, progression from the Indy Lights car, just a, Indy Lights car on steroids, a bit more horsepower, etc. And, I had a really, really good day there and put all the right ticks in the boxes with the speed and consistency and team chemistry and feedback, etc. And I think it's just a question of catching a break there. Michael Andretti said it, has said he'd definitely like to run me, but just got to find a bit of sponsorship to do it. And we all know how tough it is these days with Newman Haas shutting down as an example. So just going to persevere and continue to be patient and see what happens. Give it my best.
Do you think the V8 Supercars would be a good backup plan?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, for a number of drivers, when they return to their home country, they don't have such a, fantastic, prosperous series such as V8 Supercars, and it's definitely not out of the question that I could be competing in V8s next year. It's obviously a question of getting the budget together, etc., and that we all know that's not easy, but we'll never say never, and I'd definitely like to have more laps in a V8 and have more of an experience without a doubt. It's been a really fun experience.
Do you think there'd be a future for him over here if his IndyCar dream doesn't come off?
For sure. I mean, to even have the experience of driving an IndyCar tells you that he's got some natural talent, and I'm sure given enough time in one of these cars, he'd perform well in this championship.